Hey everybody, it is myself, Angel Benton. Hello. And it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television and do a few reality shows on the side. And one of those daytime television shows is Bold and Beautiful, which we're going to be talking about in just a quick second. But before we get into that, I have gotten some requests from people to do more reality shows. Oh, you got to do more reality shows. We need you to. I'm sorry, but first of all, I can only do one show a day per day, period. And second of all, I'm not giving up on the soaps. Those are always going to be my bread and butter. The reality shows are just kind of filling up the rest of the week, but I'm all about daytime television. So I'm sorry. However, let me add a caveat to that. The only time that I would actually not change my mind, the only addition I would be able to make time to, because let's see, so I am kind of a week behind on the shows right now, but I'm getting caught up on my shows and my recaps. So hopefully, that was because I had a week with practically no internet. So there you go. But we'll just pretend that this show is for my Italian viewers. Buongiorno. So the only exception that I'm going to make is that I would be willing to do another show if it was a Japanese drama. Because let's be real, none of these shows, none of them air in Japan. And all the dramas in Japan are so good. They're great. But I mean, it has a very limited audience here in the United States. So I want all of my Japanese fans out there, let me know if you want me to watch a specific drama. Let me know, and then we'll figure out some way that I can watch it and do recaps of it, because it is the best. And then who knows, maybe, yeah, but then the show would be completely in Japanese. Maybe I'll do a subtitle, and then people can, I don't know, just food for thought. So Japanese fans, reach out to me. Tell me what drama. And I love Takizawa Hideaki. I love him. And I have said that ever since the movie Britney Baby, and I've loved him kind of even before that. I would say maybe since 1997. But, yeah, so obviously any dramas with him will definitely go to the top of the list. Just want to say. Okay, so now let's talk about The Bold and the Beautiful. They got me so good this week. I mean, last week. Going up until last Tuesday. Oh my God, they got me so good. So the main story. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about how pretty much everyone on Bold and Beautiful is kind of an asshole. Everyone. Ridge is an asshole. Zende's an asshole. Steffi is a full-on cunt. I fucking hate her. I'm sorry. I've tried so hard to like her. I'm sure people love her. But all my Hope fans out there, and I wasn't even a Hope fan. I didn't even like Hope that much. But honestly, compared to Steffi, Hope is a saint. Completely. Steffi is a bitch. Right? I'm sorry. And the actress that plays her, I'm sure, is a lovely person. So this is nothing against her as a person, but just her character is a fucking bitch. And Ridge is an asshole as well. Dollar Bill, he kind of acts like a dick on purpose, but he's actually the most likable out of all of them, believe it or not, which is sad to say. So if Brooke is going to choose Bill over Ridge, I would too. I get that, right? And if Quinn is choosing Eric over Ridge, I would say good, because she should. Eric is a dream. Eric is like way better than Ridge. Anyways. So what really got me this week? So this week, the whole Sally Spectra drama was sort of played out in front of our eyes, and we saw that she kind of almost went to jail. And I've got to give the writers of Bold and Beautiful credit, because they had me with this one. I did not see this one coming. Out of nowhere, at her pretrial hearing, Thomas Forrester shows up and speaks up on her behalf, and the judge lets her go, and she runs out and says, I love you, and they kiss, and I swear to God. Now, I was oil pulling at the time, right? So I'm swishing this coconut oil in between but just tears rolling down my face. How stupid is that, right? But, because, who cares about that love stuff, right? But it was so well written, and I felt so bad for her, and it was amazing. Although, here's another thing. So her grandmother was going to let her ass go to jail when let's be honest, Sally was never down with any of this to begin with. It was all her grandmother, and that bitch was going to let her go to jail. So she is an asshole too. Just want to say, it goes all around. Everyone, almost everyone on Bold and Beautiful is an asshole. Right? There are very few good people. Let's talk about Wyatt. He's kind of being an asshole too, right? He knew about this whole thing and didn't really say anything. So that kind of sucks, right? And then Liam, all of a sudden, Liam's like, "Oh, I just found out that my dad wrote this article." Really? Shit for brains? Are you for real? How long did that take you to find out? How many months has this storyline been going on and you just now found that out? Really? And you're supposed to be some high-powered executive at Spencer Publications? Really? Really? I mean, I suppose it's better late than never, but come on. And of course his girlfriend's not going to do anything about it because she's a fucking bitch. Sorry. Just want to say. And I will say, I did kind of got a sneak peek today at work at lunch. I was trying not to watch, but there is one scene today. We'll talk about it when I do next week's review. Oh no, today's Wednesday. So we'll talk about that in 2 episodes. But they got their history right. They did. And it was fabulous. It was the best. It was awesome. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I love shit like that. When things are done well, they are so good. They're so good. Okay. Moving on. Katie Logan is annoying as well. And let's be real, she's kind of being an asshole. See, that is the difficult thing about Bold and the Beautiful. One thing I like about Sally and Thomas, yes, Sally has done some fucked up things, but that was because her grandmother pushed her into it. And because Bill Spencer kind of sabotaged her whole career. So, what choice did she have? She felt like she didn't have any choice. And she had a whole company of people that were depending on her paycheck. So if I worked for her, I would be glad that she did that because otherwise I would be hungry. And this fat bitch likes to eat, right? I'm just saying. Oh my God, I tried that new, they're called naked chips, I think, at Taco Bell. And they're actually chicken, but it's tiny chicken shaped like a chip. And then you get the nacho cheese and you eat it like nachos. Oh my God, it was pretty fucking amazing. I'm not going to lie. It was great. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. It was really good. Anyways. And that's where I was for most of Bold and Beautiful. That's why I didn't get to see most of it. But I did see that one scene. I was like, oh, I can't wait to talk about that in a couple weeks. So get ready because it's a good one. Okay. So Katie Logan's kind of being an asshole because she's talking about how basically she's blackmailing Quinn, right? And Brooke is like, you can't say anything to and all these people know about it, right? Quinn and Ridge know, Katie knows, Brooke knows, Ivy knows, and they're like, just keep your mouth shut, Katie. Everyone is like, just shut up. It's never going to happen again, so just be quiet. And Quinn, let's be real, she's kind of walked the straight and narrow since then. I'm still having a hard time believing she would ever fall for Ridge anyways. And where's Deacon? I would love to see Deacon show up and, maybe so here's an idea I had. I would love to see Saul get together with Brooke. I know that sounds totally random, like what? But listen, he's going to spend all his time pining away after Sally, and to a certain degree that does break my heart as well. That's probably kind of why I was already in that emotional state to when she kissed Thomas. I was all crying, but he needs to get over her. Because she's obviously not going to be interested in him. And I don't want him to turn into that old man, his grandfather, who was in love with the original Sally Spectra and never had that love requited either. So that is some fucking bullshit right there. So I would like to see him get over her. And the quick way to get over her is to get under Brooke Logan. Well, actually, he would be on top of her, but, well, I don't know, maybe reverse cowgirl, maybe. I don't know. But I'm telling you, that would be scandalous. First of all, Brooke is hot. She's a hot mama, right? She's totally a MILF, right? So Saul could easily indulge in some. I mean, hello, remember the storyline of Thomas and Brooke getting together on the island? Remember that? That was not that long ago. It was one Thomas ago, but it wasn't that long ago, right? So I'm just saying, it would be great if she gets disgusted with both Ridge and Bill, and then she ends up with Saul. That would be, and then maybe Sally regrets it. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she's happy for it. I mean, it would just be the best. I'm just throwing that out there. I would like to see Saul and Brooke get together. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just saying. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Angel Benton. You can also hashtag Bold and Beautiful to talk Bold and Beautiful. You can also hashtag Dancing for Relevancy, because I'm talking that next. Last week's episode, not the one that just aired yesterday, but last week's episode. And then I'll be talking the next one after that. And I gotta say, hit that little subscribe button there on YouTube. My subscriber numbers are actually going up, so maybe these daily pitches are actually helping. So let's talk soaps. Chat with me. Make it interactive. Let's watch. Let's get other generations involved, you know? Okay, that's my, I'm getting off my soapbox now. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Please be kind to one another. Oh my God, that was totally more Jerry Springer-ish. So how about don't drink and drive? No, but I'm serious. Don't drink and drive. That's really fucked up. You could really fuck some people up. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.